Hello everybody, so we're going to have a look at the Case Mini Trapper. I think this is a lovely little knife, very practical too. So if you want to join me at the desktop, I'll see if I can persuade you why this is a little cracker. Okay, so this is how the knife comes in the usual flag box, W.R. Case & Sons Cutlery Company, item number 13006, then underneath 6207SS for stainless steel, Mini Trapper navy blue. And inside the knife comes in a twist of brown paper, and you get the usual leaflet. And here we have a navy blue Mini Trapper. Now this is the basic fit and finish level, so we've got synthetic scales with a jig bone effect and brushed steel blade finish. The back springs and the pins and the bolsters are all polished. So it's a Mini Trapper. We've got two blades, clip point. As you can see, it's a hollow grind, quite a slender point. The size is 3.5 inches handle, shade under 90mm. Blade is it's 2 3/4 overall, with a cutting edge of about 2.5, so that's about 60mm. And both blades are 2.5mm thick, so they're quite chunky. The other blade's a spay blade, also hollow ground. Model numbers on the ricasso there. This one very similar, 2 3/4 overall, with a cutting edge of about 60mm, 2 3/8, I would say. So for size comparison, that's Victorinox Spartan, and apart from the blade being a little bit more slender, not as deep that way, it's a very similar sort of size. Feels very solidly built, so let's see what it weighs. It weighs 71.2 grams, which in English 2.5 ounces, and that's compared to the Spartan at just over 2. So, I did say this has a basic fit and finish level with the synthetic scales and the brushed finish on the blades, but the build quality is really nice. All nice and flush on the back. The two small pins are flat and flush, and the larger pin is domed, very nicely rounded, nice and smooth. Transitions between the scales and the bolster, perfectly smooth. Blade centering is good. We've got two brass liners and a central brass separator, so there's no blade rub. See what the edge is like. Bit of catalogue paper. Now it's sharp, but as you might see quite often with Case, it is a little bit toothy. Excuse me. But that would soon strop away. Try the spay blade. That one's a bit better. So that's not half bad for the factory edge. Wouldn't take much work at all to get that razor sharp. And that is pretty much it. It cost me £44 delivered, which in the UK is quite a good price for a case knife like this. Of course, we do have the half stops, which I always like, on both blades. Springs nice and flush with the blade open. Same with the clip point. It's just a lovely, practical, traditional pocket knife, and I would recommend that to anybody. So what we'll do now, as we usually do, is we'll have a look at some close-ups, and then you can make your own mind up. Thanks for watching.